Hello everybody and welcome to another Flutter video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we are going to continue with our weather app. By the end of this video, you will learn how to develop this kind of weather app, as you can see on the screen. So what it has a button here and a button here on the screen. This button gets the current location of your device. Then it will load and show us the weather in here. And also in here, it gives us a message that bring a code just in case in this place maybe needed. We have another icon, cities. When you click in this icon, we navigate to our city page. In here, we can type our city name and click in this get weather. It will show you the weather which is you entered. I'm going to type Jakarta and click in this get weather, and it will bring the weather in Jakarta saying that 34 centigrade cloudy and says it's ice cream time in Jakarta. So guys, and let's jump to the code to build this beautiful weather app. But before that, if you are new in this channel, still you are not subscribed our channel, you can subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to not lose other videos. And guys, accept my apology because I could not upload videos in past 2 days because my laptop crashed due to memory lag or something, and I record 2 times that video for you, but again my PC goes out of memory because of my emulator, and I brought some changes to my emulator and now it's okay. So let's start with our previous video. So as you can see in the previous video, we built an app that gets our latitude and longitude device location. In this video, I take it in a separate class, and I will explain that later. As you can see, I brought some changes. In lib folder, I add 3 folders. One is services that we need in our app, another is the UI of our app, and the util folder. You can create these 3 folders and put the related file inside of these folders. And let's start with pubspec.yaml file because as you requested that show us the pubspec.yaml file. In here I brought some changes. Let's start from the bottom. In here, as you can see, I brought changes in here. I just uncomment this font that I can use the font inside my project. As you can see, I brought this EXO font and I put this font inside a folder called fonts. In here you can create your own folder and name it fonts and put whatever font you want to use inside your project. You can use it. For now, as you can see, the name of my font is XO or EXO medium italic, and also we have to mention the name of our font inside this fonts assets font slash and the name of our font. So let's go up, and also I uncomment this assets for image. As you can see, I created an image folder also inside my project. How you can create folders: you can right click on the package and create a folder or directory, and I brought an image and put it inside this folder, and as you can see, it is the image I brought and use it here and give it a name. I give it ABC JPG. So let's go up. So in here, as you can see, I use 3 packages. One is geolocator, as we talked about that on the previous video. So another is HTTP, which we are going to use the HTTP, and also the Flutter spin kit. How you can bring these packages, let me show you. As you can see on the screen, you know the pub.dev. I brought this HTTP package from here, and you can copy this from here and come back again. You can paste it here. And also the other package, which is the Flutter spin kit. As you can see, this package is also available in pub.dev. You can copy this and come back inside your pubspec.yaml and you can paste it here. Also, you know the Cupertino and the SDK version, as you can see. This is all about the pubspec.yaml. So now let's start with our main page. In our main page, as you can see, I want to delete this because I separate this from this class in a separate class. So I'm gonna delete this. Here is our main. It is simple. We use a theme inside the material app, a dark theme, and inside its home I use the loading screen. Whenever our app is launched, it will go to the loading screen. Where is the loading screen? As you can see, we have three folders here. Inside this UI, you can find the loading screen in here. What is inside the loading screen? This loading screen has stateful widget and it has a method called getLocationData. Before explaining this, let's go down. In the builder, I return a safe area. As you know, a safe area is this area which is stored from here till the end of the screen. So as you can see, inside the body we have a center widget. Inside its child I called the spin keyed fading cube. This spin keyed fading cube is the package that before I showed you that we bring from the pub.dev packages. And don't forget to import this pin kit here at the top. And also you can give a color to this and give a size, how much size it should have. So we will see this before our screens load. It will appear and then after that it will go in here. So what is this method? This method is a get location data which get the data. It is a variable inside and use async await. As you can see, I use this weather model that I created this class also. I will explain that later. Inside this weather method, I access the get location weather. So later I will explain this code, and after it get the data, after that and it navigate to this location screen and take the weather data. So this get location data should be called somewhere. Where I call it, I called inside this method. This is init state method. This method runs once and only time when our app is launching. Then as you can see, I called the get location data here. When our app is launching, then it will call this method. Then all the process will come through this. So before I explain this weather module and location screen, I'm going to explain the two files in our services folder. As you can see in the services, we have one location and one network. Inside the location, as you can see on the screen, we have a class location. What it has two variables, let double latitude and let double longitude. Inside this location, we have a getCurrentLocation method. It is a type of feature, and as you know the rest, because we did this all in the first video. What it does, it will get the current location of our device and give us the latitude and longitude, and we put the position latitude inside the latitude which we defined here, and we give it the longitude inside the longitude. So whenever we want the longitude and latitude, we call this class. So another class, we have a networking class. What is this class? In this class, I use the HTTP package. As you can see here, what is this as HTTP is? It is because when we are using this package, we can use instead of other thing, we can use the HTTP, that it should be differentiate from others. As you can see, the network helper class has a constructor which is string URL. It has another method which is getting the data. It is future type. Then we are using the async and await. So we use the HTTP package. As we import here, we use http.response and give it a name response and equal to wait. Then again HTTP get. In here we are going to get the URL from this helper from somewhere. And so whenever we call this helper class, we need to give it the URL. When the URL comes here, and it will parse the URL and give us the data. So now how we can test if we have data. In here I created an if statement which tests the response dot status code. If the status code is equal to 200, it means it has data inside. And then if it has data, and then we put the response dot body inside the string data. And then after that we get the data, and then we decode the data and return that. If it has no data, then I give an else. It will print the status code for us. The status code, if it has no data, then it might print the 404 code inside of our console. So I hope you understand this helper and location class. So guys, as you know, we work on this HTTP package on our news app. As you can find it, the link suggested at the top. So guys, I don't want to make this video lengthy. I will explain the others on the next video. So let's have a conclusion. We create a font folder and put the downloaded font inside, and we have an images folder to put our images inside, and we have to uncomment these fonts and images inside our pubspec.yaml file. As before, we uncomment the font and the images, as you can see, and we use these three packages: the geolocator for location, and the HTTP package, and also the spin kit package for our loading screen. Inside the services, we separate the location, which I explained before, and also we create another class called network class. As you can see the code, and I explained that. So in the next video I will go with the most important class, which is weather class. So guys, if you like it, you can thumbs up, and if you are not still subscribed to our channel, you can subscribe our channel, and if you have any question, you can comment it below. And see you in the next video.